Good morning, Dave Snyder here. It's the 25th of January 2017. And I just, yesterday I found this beautiful image of a Typhoon, Super Typhoon Usagi. Usagi, rabbit, meaning rabbit. And I want you to take a look at that pattern. It's pretty nice. If you remember yesterday in my video, towards the end, I did the Columbia overlay. And that was really nice. A nice fit for a Mare Moscovians. Okay, and that is right here. Showed that yesterday in a video. Basically showing that this is Columbia, and then this Typhoon Usagi meaning rabbit. Just the way that it. Let me just show you without this Columbia thing. Well, with the Columbia thing first, I guess, because it's up there already. Might as well show that. I just basically aligned it to the Columbia because I was having trouble aligning it to the crater, so I just basically aligned it to the Columbia pattern here, and you can totally see that that's the same, where they get that logo from pretty much. Okay, now let's take a look at it over the crater. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Especially this side right here. I mean, this side is, and this right here. I mean, all of it pretty much. Look at that. I think that's pretty telling. I'm not saying I got it perfectly aligned, but you can see, like, right in here, you see something going on there. In that spot where the hole is there. I just thought it was a really interesting pattern. Plus, yesterday I was watching a video on the Weather Channel. It was about the nor'easter storm that is going on right now, or just happened or whatever, just on the East Coast. And they showed a satellite image of the weather, and it was about this angle, something like this, and they showed this big oval shape just like this right over here. And I was going to share the video, but they didn't have no link, no share button or anything, so I just didn't do it. It was late and everything. But anyways, I just wanted to show that. I thought that was pretty cool. The rabbit, Typhoon, Super Typhoon rabbit, and I've already showed the Usagi Typhoon in this crater before. I just thought this was a really nice image of it. The best one I've seen so far, really, of this Super Typhoon from 2013 September. Over here by the Philippines, basically, is where it took place. I just got it overlaid here for because I have this picture overlaid here. No special reason. Just here was where I put it. So. Anyways, check that out again. Let me turn it this way so you can see the egg. Oh, but one more picture I want to show after this too. There you go. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, and then one more. I think it's right here. Oh, where is it? Oh, yeah, it is right here, I think. I just had to do it. I couldn't help myself, Let's get the Columbia picture back up there. Which one is it? This one? Yeah. This is the Rose Bowl Stadium. It's it's really funny how stadiums are egg-shaped, but they have to be for a football field, because it's longer than it is wide. So it's they're pretty much all egg-shaped. And this one's no exception. It is absolutely exactly the same oval shape as at Columbia. And that's not a coincidence. The Rose Bowl Stadium, with the rose right in the middle. Look at that, rose right in the middle. I don't know what this pattern is they're making here, but I thought it was pretty interesting. I was gonna try and see if it meant something, but there's this weird thing here that I was kind of tripped me out. I don't know what the hell that is. Let me see. Where'd that fall again? Oh, right in the hole there. Right in the hole. Pretty much. But anyways, I wanted to show that. I thought that was super cool. It just shows, that the Super Bowl is absolutely a moon ritual. It's not Saturn like everybody thinks it's Saturn. Saturn has its own matrix thing too. But I watched these things about Saturn, and I can totally. When the people talk about, like David Icke or whatever, he talks about Saturnalia and all that. It links better to the moon than it does Saturn. And I don't doubt that Saturn might have been closer to, that whole story about it being closer and the planets being mixed up. I don't doubt that one bit. I think it all has to do with the solar system crossing the galactic plane. I mean, it has something to do with that, for sure. It's something to do. That's why the poles flip. That's what the whole deal starts with, going through the galactic plane. I think, if we even do that, I don't know. That's just what I think. I'm not saying I believe that. I just think that it's, if anything, that's what would cause that. And I've watched the Sailor Moon musicals where they have the Galaxia, Sailor Galaxia, which she represents the galaxy and chaos, and it seems to be part of the story. So anyway, I'm going to slow down on I'm probably not going to make many more of these videos. I might share a nice weather alignment once in a while, but I'm gonna take a break. I think I've learned enough about this subject. I mean, I've reached the root of the whole issue, and I don't really need to learn any more about it. I'm gonna focus on maybe playing my guitar a little bit more often, getting some spring cleaning done, getting some boat deals going. Something to have some fun this summer. And that's about it. I'm not really going to concentrate on this at all. I'm not going to seek it out, the information. I'm just going to let it come to me. When it does, I'll share it. But yeah, I'm pretty much hit my peak on this. People like to see. My subscribers like to see some of the stuff I put out. But and I'll still put out little short videos, I guess. When I find interesting weather, if I run across it or whatever. So, anyways, everybody have a great day. Great everything, just great, like the moon. Great, super. Have a super day. All right, everybody, take care. Thanks for watching.